If my family and friends continue to hide my truth from my family, right, then what would be our history? Would it be the lie or my truth? And then if you allow my family to live my truth, then what is the crime you committing against me? Because wouldn't you know that I supposed to be living my truth now? If you gonna let my family live my truth in the future? So you gonna live my life now. That's why you lying to keep me poor. And you gonna let my family live, but now, well, what crime did I commit? See, that's what I don't understand, right? Everybody, like my family, when I say everybody, I'm talking about everybody I knew said I did something wrong, told me to apologize, and I kept telling them I ain't do nothing wrong. They kept, you don't want to admit it. Did you done did? And I'm saying, well, brother, if I didn't do nothing wrong, why you want me to admit something that I didn't do? And then when you trying to tell, man, the white folks ain't gonna let you do that. And I'm as if that was wrong. So then when I read up on Dr. Martin Luther King, and he said it's like being mad with a man who had money because he got robbed, as in saying he got robbed because he had money. And that's what I'm telling my, so I try to say, well, Dr. Martin, fuck Dr. Martin Luther King. It's like, God, brother, it's like, imagine if this man was on my jury. The man done convicted me and he my friend, but he just can't see his negativity for, you can't do this, man. You can't, man. And you trying to tell him what you've already done, but he say, man, no, the white folks ain't gonna let you do that. Man, you can't get your house back. And I'm saying, man, but the laws say, oh man, damn the law. It's like, what, brother, damn you. Shit. I mean, why would I damn the law that's gonna get my stuff back? You want me to listen to you that's saying that there's no way you can get your stuff back. And I'm saying, well, legally, and you, oh, I don't care nothing about the law. I'm saying, you don't care nothing about my stuff. You don't care nothing about me. Because if you cared for me, you would care for my stuff. Because my stuff is my wife, my children. See, you talking about the house. I'm saying, brother, that's where my family lived. So you saying as a man, I was supposed to let somebody just take my family's house? And then I supposed to feel like, what? Like, so you saying, I know these people stole my house. I know it. I got the evidence to prove it. But you keep saying, a friend of mine, that, hey man, the law ain't for us. But you in the military. And I'm saying, brother, how can you take an oath and then serve the country and then don't serve the citizens who pay you? Bruh, my tax dollars paid you. When I was in, your tax dollars paid you too. You paid taxes too, brother. But you think the senators pay taxes, bruh? You really think, you seen they checks? Did you know? Bruh, if Trump didn't pay no taxes, you think the senators paid? Bruh, we're being tricked, man. And the people who telling us they doing something for us is the people who doing something to us, right? But if we gonna be the greatest country in the world, we need to start acting like the greatest country in the world, because if you commit a crime, then you should be punished. See what I'm saying? Because then that shows the greatness of the country, that no matter who you are, if you violate these laws, you're going to be brought to pay for it. See, in other countries, kings and emperors, they don't be brought to justice. That's why this America, this new experience, is the new Jerusalem, because it's the place where laws is supposed to protect the people. It's supposed to protect the innocent. See, but when you got corrupt people, laws are established but not cited. And see, if you don't cite the law, now let's look at cite. Let's see, this is what I'm saying. So I brought something new to the table. So we're gonna see what we're talking about here. Cite. This is the legal definition of cite. 1, to make reference to a legal authority such as a statute or the decision the decision in another case to make a legal point in argument. 2, this is the second definition of cite. To give, it's the legal definition as well. Now, this is not the Meridian Webster's Collegiate Dictionary's definition. This is the NOLO legal book. It's a legal definition, right? And it's to give notice of being charged with a minor crime and a date for appearance in court to answer the charge rather than be arrested, usually given by a police officer. See, so how about if I had to arrest the spirit, right? So I had to cite the law. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's why people tripping. Because, see, they had already wrote me off. But I'm saying, how can I write myself off like you wrote me off, man? See, your conscience don't condemn you when you condemning me. See, you think you right. And I'm saying, hey, brother, you right in your own eyes. I read the Bible where it say every man right in his own eyes. But what I'm saying is I'm right in the eyes of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And then I read the Holy Bible 6-7 years later and the Holy Quran. And then found out I was in accordance with that. And now people telling me that I can't live the American dream. And I'm saying I cited the laws, man. But a black man telling me that I don't have the protections that Dr. Martin Luther King was shot in the neck on the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee on April 4th, 1968, forgiving me. But you telling me Jesus, who we don't have no evidence lived, gave me that same right on Calvary's cross in Jerusalem. And I'm saying, okay, but why did they kill Dr. Martin Luther King then? Why did they kill Minister Malcolm X then? Why did they kill Mr. Medgar Evers? Why did they kill Mr. Fred Hampton? Why they got all the Black Panthers in prison? Look. Why? Because they killed Jesus on Calvary, so it's okay for them to do all the stuff they doing to us? Well, they ain't doing it to you, they doing it to me. But this is us, because it's my wife, my daughter, and my son. But if I would have been as selfish as my friends and my family, then how would I have been able to take care of my business? Like Jesus said to his mother and his father when they saw him in the temple, when they went back and realized that he wasn't with them, and when they had to turn around and go back, and he said, you know, I had to be about my father's business. See, so what is y'all father's business if y'all stopping me from taking care of my children and my wife? See, I'm doing my business as a father. See, I'm trying to take care of my children. But when my enemy showed me how he'll starve me, then I saw how he would starve my children without me. So why wouldn't I just starve for my children and then show them what they need to do so they won't starve? But see, my friends say I'm crazy, but I'm saying, when do you teach, my brother? Do you teach when you being taught so you know what to teach? Or do you act like you know what to teach because you was taught? See, it's the same thing, but the only difference is when the devil wants you to learn something, he tell you what time to be where he wants you to be, and he call it school. But when he don't want you to know nothing, He throw you out of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and he make you fend for yourself ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then you fend for yourself until your partner told you you didn't have $20. So then you started saying, all right, I'm gonna go get some money. So then you go into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida and you make them give you $1 million. So your partner will stop heckling you. And then he say, no, man, they're gonna put you in jail. Man, they're gonna come get you, man. And I'm saying, brother, they can't even put me in court. Man, you crazy. And I'm saying, brother, could it be you? See, because everybody else know what you don't want to accept. Everybody else know. So what you done, see, you done something. And you don't want me to know, but I already know you did something. See, I remember when you said damage control, see, and I was like, I went to court and said damage control because I heard you, and I'm saying, bro, you think I'm crazy? I hear you, man. See, but y'all don't hear me, and now I got to come out here on the YouTube and try to get help because of you, because my family. See, you let this get to the people, and now you wanted to sacrifice me. And I'm saying, brother, I didn't want to sacrifice nobody. But if anybody was going to be sacrificed, it was going to be me, because I was the only one that knew the truth, because everybody was lying on me. So see, what happened when you have to walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil? Bro, I was in the criminal courthouse in Seminole County. The state of Florida put me in there because they couldn't beat me in the civil courthouse in Seminole nor Orange counties. And then they made me have to fight for my life. But my truth took me out of civil court and let me go and charge them for bringing me in criminal court. But instead of my friend being proud of his friend, and then he emancipated his people. And he said, man, you crazy. And I'm saying, so what President Abraham Lincoln, he said he wouldn't have saved one of us. And I'm saying, well, I was in court saying, damn the union. If I can't save my people, fuck the union. And my partner say, fuck me. And I'm saying, well, is the union a union? Because I was in branch 1091 and they didn't help me either. So you mean to tell me the union that fought for President Abraham Lincoln didn't fight for the Florida Constitution, nor did it fight for the United States Constitution, nor did it fight for the Florida Bill of Rights, nor did it fight for the United States Bill of Rights, nor did it fight for the Declaration of Independence, nor did it fight for statutory law, nor did it protect the rights that it said that it gave the descendants of the civil rights movement in the form of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I cited all these things, and you mean to tell me that the people who stood with Lincoln, don't care nothing about the union?